So welcome everybody. We got our Master Duel Salty Bets. I decided to do a little bit of art treatment, make this like some sort of show we do irregularly. The concept is simple, folks. We run Master Duel replays using the Duel Live function, and you guys have to bet on either the top or bottom side of the screen in who you think will win. You'll be betting channel points, and you have a chance to win some. The best part is just you never know what you're gonna run into. One mechanic I do for people who are brand new to me doing this is I cover everything but the first card on bottom in their opening hand. This allows you at least a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of game sense potentially, or maybe nothing at all. But I still think even if they open with a hand trap, I feel like it's valuable for you to know that. You now know that they have some level of disruption. That on its own, I think, is pretty important. So I'm gonna set up the prediction here. Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah. These are the Jackbox ones from earlier. I need to clear this up here. Did it keep my old ones from the last time we did this? It did not. I can just retype these. As always, I end up giving you guys about 30 seconds. So let's get started with the first duel of the day. King of the Skull Servants. Bottom will be going first on this opening game, so please bear that in mind. Additionally, I want to go ahead and do this. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna get started, I guess, and we'll see if this kept. It did not. I'm gonna have to remake this. Wait. What if I zoom out? Okay. Now hold on. Let's zoom in again. Zoom it again. Yeah! I figured out how zoomed in I gotta be on that browser. We got it. We figured this shit out. We fucking nailed it. I was like, oh no, it's broken. Help. Okay, so in our first opening bet, it is top favoring by over 40%, so 70-30. People think top's gonna win. Morning Moon Dude dropped 100k, whereas Trashman Sam dropped over 10,000 on bottom. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We got a busy day. We're gonna be doing this, and then later over on the Gigaboost channel, I'll be doing my last big thing. Very exciting. And yeah, just gonna continue to go about my day. We are going to get started. The full hand, as you can see here, includes Ash, Left Arm Offering, Cursed Eldland, and Imperm. Alright, so they're going to open up with Cursed Eldland. They're going to pay 800. Eldlich is getting added to the hand, activating from hand, discarding it along with Imperm. Then they're gonna mill out Eldlich, Left Arm Offering, getting rid of the rest of their hand. They get the grass looks greener into the hand, and then that's gonna be it. Opponent's gonna start with the Whitestone of Legend with Fusion Destiny, baby. They're gonna pick Drill Dark and Blade Edge for DP. Now that's an interesting set of heroes to choose as you're offering to make DP, but sure, man. Whatever you fucking want to do, they're gonna direct. They're gonna direct with both of those. Then they're gonna target, DP is gonna target the stone to blow it up. And then we're going to draw into a Royal Rare Unizombie. Then during standby, DP, of course, comes back to the field. We're going to set the grass. Then we're going to activate Eldlich by getting rid of our set to put it into the hand, and then it's going to summon. So they got their Eldlich at 31. DP is going to chain to target and destroy. Does not happen. Then opponent's going to summon Unizombie. And then we're going to get a White Mare into hand and a White Prince. What are they cooking? Well, we're going to put a bunch of whites into the graveyard. And then we're gonna banish a shit ton, bring out our king. There's only one Skull Servant in the graveyard, so it has 1,000. But thankfully, they got another one in there, and this is not... Wait, no, that is enough. Never mind. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're good. All right, bottom wins, folks. The Skull Servant deck, the Skull Servant Eldlich had no problems with first turn DPE, so... Good job to the people who bet on the king. Always great to see, huh? Let's get set for our next match. I'm excited to see how Cheese will perform. Last time, she won big, and then I just said it'd be funny if you bet all of it on one, and for some reason she did. It was really stupid, honestly. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on here, man? But you know, shit happens, I guess. Like the new overlay. Yeah, I wanted to do it since I feel like this is one of the shows that I really enjoy doing almost consistently. Okay, so we're gonna pause and get set on the next one. I thought honestly it would have come if I won. Absolutely, you would have like been at like 120 and then you could have coasted forever. Instead, now fucking you're wearing a barrel. So we're gonna start up the next one here. So let's get over to it. Cipher Twin Raptor. These are the Cipher cards. Your prediction starts now. Top will be going first. As you can see from the button on the right middle there. When it's red, that's the opponent's turn. When it's blue, that's the bottom protag's turn. We used to do a thing where I would like click in the left stick to show you like additional information like deck sizes and stuff, but I'm always afraid of accidentally hitting left and showing you an additional card, and that's just not that acceptable, so can't be doing that. Yeah, Cipher is a struggling archetype supporting Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, they don't exactly mesh 100% perfectly together, but you know, take what you can get. All right, so in this prediction, 53-47 favoring top once again. Highlights include Trashman Sam 20k on top, with Scarlet Guardian with 10k on the bottom. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. We've got Cipher Twin Raptor, Photon Vanisher, Nebula Dragon, Xyz Reborn, and Dimension Slice. So they got a little bit of their kit here. Opponent's gonna set pass like they're playing 2003 Yu-Gi-Oh! Next, we're gonna draw into Cipher Biplane. We're going to open by doing Twin Raptor, Biplane's effect activated. To that, gets to summon. Gonna set 2 cards. We're going to discard that little dude to get another Biplane onto the field. Then we're going to do an effect on both of these for an overlay. That's going to get us Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon. Okay, so the effect was just to make their levels up higher for a rank up. Cipher Dragon is going to exceed into Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon. It's going to activate its effect where it can detach to pop a thing on the field. They got rid of Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous. Then they impermed the Cipher Blade Dragon. It's gonna hit for 32 to the face. That's gonna be our opening turn here. Moving over to top again, they're gonna do Cipher Wing, and this is a mirror. So we're gonna have the Cipher Biplane go in. We are looking at a mirror match that is funny as shit. Here's our Cipher Dragon. Plopping onto the field, gonna pop its effect. And then Xyz Reborn is going to get chained to that. Xyz Reborn will let you bring back an Xyz, and then the trap is attached to it as a free material. So they go ahead and use Cipher Dragon's effect to steal the blade from bottom. And then we're going to see Cipher X Dragon. That thing's bussy is massive. We're then going to detach a material, but its effects are negated. People can't read. We are now going to... attack the other opponent's remaining Xyz and the Biplane. Biplane, when hits the graveyard, activates its effect. It banishes, gets you a Twin Raptor from deck to hand. Oh yeah, it's detaching obviously because of, you know, because it's gonna get the monster back. They want to just start drain resources. We're gonna activate the effect of Vanisher, puts that onto the field, and then activate Dimension Slice, targeting the Cipher X. Which is just gonna banish that shit. Get that out of there. We're gonna get a Galaxy Eyes Photon into the hand. Activate Nebula Dragon by revealing the Galaxy Eyes in our hand. We can summon it for free. And we're going to bring that out there too. We're going to detach on Blade, blow itself up, and we're going to overlay. And then we're going to get ourselves another Cipher. That is piping fresh, and 5k on board is pretty good, but Vanisher cannot attack. So the top's got one more turn to maybe make something work, and Monster Reborn seemingly off the fucking top. What a rip. So we got our Cipher Dragon in. We're gonna activate Biplane's effect, special it, and we are going to rank up Exceeds here and go into another Cipher X. This person bought the structure deck at least twice. They're gonna slam in for 1k of damage, and they're looking good now. Going back to bottom, drew into another biplane. So we're going to summon Twin Raptor, activate biplane, that goes onto the field. Activate biplane's effect, target both, they become level 8s. They can then go into a rank 8. That's going to give us another Cipher Dragon. It's going to pop onto the field, activate its effect, target the biplane, take control of it. And then we're going to overlay just itself to get Cipher X. Then we're going to overlay our regular Cipher for Cipher Blade. Activate Cipher Blade's effect, targeting Cipher X, pops it, and we're going to go to main phase to an end. I'm not aware of whether or not these effects are keeping them from attacking, or if this duel is going to make me go insane. Storm Cipher hits the field, pops for a little bit of damage. Sometimes you just want to play with your food, I guess. Off the top, we got Draco Connection. We're going to use Blade's effect, we're going to pop, and we're going to close it out. Alright, good job, guys. Bottom is once again the winner. Alright, that wraps that one up. Let's, wait. I need to get the, this right here. There we go. I need my fucking donut dog to guard all of the game's great secrets. Let's see, what do we got? Hit that. All right. All right, we got Adamancipator Seeker. We're playing some solitaire today. Bottom will also be leading, so here's hoping they have a strong opener here. You know what I've noticed? When I hit start prediction now, they actually added 3 seconds to it. I guess they like knew that that animations were causing people to not be able to predict in time. That's actually pretty cool. Adamancipator is pretty decent. Sometimes people really be liking rocks. Okay, let's have a look here. 42 to 58. Most people are favoring bottom this time. Our highlights. Crab with a gun. And, Cynthia Garnet. So, let's reveal the rest of the hand, and we've got not only Seeker, but Rock Band, Xeno Guitar, 2 Adamancipator Friends, and a Fossil Fusion. We're going to open up by playing an Adamancipator Friends. They're going to reveal various cards here. And they're going to go ahead and pick Researcher. They're going to use their normal on Rock Band Xeno Guitar, activate the effect of Researcher to special summon itself. Same with Seeker. Play another Friends to reveal another Friends that's in there off the top. Yo, they got Doki Doki in here, man. They're going to go ahead and pick up another Researcher. Activate Seeker's effect. They're going to reveal a Block Dragon called by Nemesis Corridor, a bunch of juicy stuff. They're going to take the Soldier. Next, we're going to pop the Researcher's effect, and we're going to continue to just look at the top of this goddamn deck. We're going to go ahead and pick a Dragite. We're going to get a Raigeki into the hand, and we're going to Synchro into Raptite. Raptide's gonna pop. And you guessed it, we're just gonna look at the whole deck again. We are going to now overlay, and then we're gonna get Gallant Granite. End of Gundam 00 movie be like. We're gonna get a Seeker back into the hand, then return that to deck, and we're gonna synchro Researcher with Raptide for the funny card, Drag-Eye, where you see a little dude on top of the big guy. We're gonna put that in defense, and that is our opener. Up top, they're gonna get fucking Kaiju'd, and then Infinitrack fucking Harvester is gonna pop onto the field. You know, I kind of wish this thing would, like, not get melted on the red side. We got Brutal Dozer. We're gonna overlay for Infinitrack River Stomper, or River Stormer. Gonna activate its effect, gonna detach, gonna get a train, gonna put it into the, and put it into hand here. We're gonna get Super Express Bullet Train and Heavy Freight Train Derricrane onto the field. We're gonna overlay them. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. It is Gustav! He's great if you just want to burn the opponent for 2k. Then they're gonna activate an effect of a thing from Graveyard. They're gonna blow that up. We're gonna overlay Gustav for Juggernaut Libe, which is just Gustav, but even funnier. It's got 4k on the board. We're gonna hit with that. We're gonna hit for 25. Then we're gonna activate the effect of this dude. Up its attack to 6k. I wonder what our opponent, what bottom is going to do on the opener here. Then they're gonna activate Skill Drain. We're gonna activate the effect of Drag-Eye in the graveyard, since Skill Drain cannot do that. We get to see the new Raigeki animation, which is nice. And then Fossil Fusion, putting together that Bullet Train and Xenoguitar to make Fossil Dragon Skullgeos. Activate the effect of Xenoguitar from over there, doing a bunch of graveyard and other stuff. There's Block Dragon, so we're just gonna plop him over there. Then Researcher hits the field, then Seeker hits the field, and then a normal summon Analyzer. Next up, we're going to get Baron de Fleur, so we just get our Omni Negate on the board. And it looks like it's about time to clean up. That's 3, that's 35, and that's 15. All right, bottom got it yet again. You know, one of these days, I'll find one where top wins. Top isn't playing enough Blue Eyes, frankly. It needs some more of that special sauce. Okay. I hope everyone is rolling in channel points right now. It is my distinct pleasure, as it is every day, to bring you some of the most exciting duels I can find. It's a max day. I fucking love doing this every time. Every time. I always be saying this. I always be. Who starts top, as you can see from the red turn button on the right. They have Duelist Cup sleeves. I'm sure they have a wonderful personality. Banamex said Cup like they're a random Pokemon. And this might be Top's chance. 57 to 43 in favor of Top. Let's see. The highlights are Gale with 11,000. Zing with 15,000. So we shall now get to work here. So, we got Zhao 2 Darkness with the Yang Zing and Nibiru at a cross out and Infinite Impermanence. Royal Rare on this little guy, though. Very nice. Top's going to start with Pot of Desire, so they're going to banish a bunch of shit face down. Then they're going to set 3 pass. We're going to draw into Wandering Griffin Rider. Pretty good rip. It's going to get bottomless. Then we're going to set 3 and pass. Opponent's going to use fucking Dimensional Fissure, summoning DD Warrior Lady, and then Sangan. So it's going to do that. It's going to get clipped, but due to the effect, both will get banished. Sangan just did some damage. And we're going to draw into Wandering Griffin Rider. You know, I love this little guy. Let's see that again. No stopping it this time, so we're going to slam into Sangan. Going to get that search, I believe. Oh, wait, no, it went to the banish zone instead of the graveyard, so there is no search that comes from that. Then there's Grenmaju Daeza. It's already at 4,800. We're going to imperm it, so it's going to attack with 0 attack points. Fucking hilarious. I'm a big fan of that. That play is just funny. You love to see it. Drew another Nibiru. We're gonna summon Max C because we're just like, we need to get this person dead now. We need to get him dead yesterday. So we're just sending our tribe of cockroaches. We're gonna do another Pot of Desires because we are having a bit of trouble here. We drew into another Grenmaju, so it's at 9,200, dealing 87 top wins. Well, I said I wanted a top win. I did not expect it to go in that way necessarily, but sure, man. Sure, man. My brain didn't realize at first. I'm like, yeah, you're banishing a bunch off the top. That's just fueling that damage. Let's see. Zoom. I've never felt more honor in my life than to shoutcast duels for my audience than this very moment right here. You know it's gotta be good because it's fucking Blue Eyes. I need you to really consider what you're thinking about here. They're going second. Alright, they're going second. I'm gonna give you a full minute. I'm gonna give you a full minute to really feel out what you're feeling at this very moment. When I think of good decks, I think of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't think of Adventure. Or any of that garbage. Why is no one voting for bottom? If this is double Blue Eyes again, I'll cry. I've never wanted something more in my life than for it to also be Blue Eyes. I gotta say, this deck really has a nice personality. Alright, so we're looking at 60-40 in favor of top on this one. It kind of equaled out a little bit. Enigmatic Soul Reaper with 50k. Gale with 12k to the bottom. Let me show you the rest of what we are working with here. We got ourselves a Max C, a Solid Dragon trade-in, and Bingo Machine Go. Let's see how it goes. Zombie World from top. Immediately, Max C is gonna pop out in response to that. So let's see if they were interested in doing any special summons. They've decided not to, and just to set and pass to avoid any problems with that. We got our Whitestone of Legend off the top. We're gonna activate Bingo Machine Go. We're going to reveal a Blue Eyes, a Blue Eyes, and a Blue Eyes. That's going to get us, let me see here, a Blue Eyes. We're going to play trade-in, getting rid of that to get a nice double draw. Then we're going to do Dragon Shrine and mill a Blue Eyes, set in a Stone Ancients, pass it up. Our opponent is going to summon White Princess. Activates effect to put a Prince in the graveyard. Prince going to the graveyard, activates its effect to put 2 more Whites in. We had a White Prince already set, and we're going to link them together for Vampire Sucker. Yum Yum. Activate the White Prince that went in the graveyard for the link to get 2 more in. Then the opponent's going to bring back a Maxi. It is a zombie. Then we're going to banish a bunch of Skull Servants and then activate a Burial from a Different Dimension. which lets you target a bunch of things that got banished and put them right back. And we're going to put out a king. This king is at 7,000. We're going to use Book of Life here. Banish a Blue Eyes. Got ourselves the Lady in White up there. Damage-wise, we're looking pretty juicy here. We're trying to activate our White Stone, but it's going to get ashed. The one time using her makes sense, since she's actually a zombie. And we're going to draw another one. Well, you look at that. Isn't that nice? Alright, Top's once again back in control. We're going to activate Sucker's Effect, put the Solid Dragon onto the field. Solid's going to activate its effect, and we'll target the King. This is going to reduce King's attack to 0, so the opponent in response is going to link King and the Suck together to make Pentastag. White Prince's effect is going to pop. We're going to get a bunch of banishes. Solid Dragon's effect is going to chain. It's going to return itself to the deck. And we got a regular Blue Eyes on the field. And here's a freshly baked King. It's looking to be about 6,000. We got a Unizombie here too. We're going to once again buff our King even more. It's now at 8,000. We got a White Prince in hand, as well as a White Princess. Let's discard one of them, put that to 9. And will you look at that? I guess some effect here allowed for piercing. We're done. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. We worked real hard on that one. Really came together. I will now get this over here prepped a little bit and hit this one. Blue Eyes losing. Say it ain't so. Don't worry. It doesn't happen very often. And if you hear anybody prejudiced against them, just think you don't want to participate in such alt-right memes like Blue Eyes breaking and being bad. It's not good. Moving on to our next duel. We gotta set this back to 30 seconds. Because it is not a Blue Eyes play. This is Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. Ah, yeah. It's happening. Heroes? Actually, it's a hero. It's Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. Top will be going first here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will now get started. We have an MST, Fusion Destiny, D-Force, Dust Tornado. Opponent's gonna open. This is a bot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it. Yeah, that's a bot. Never mind. That's just a bot. That's a shame. Delete it. Why not? Why not? I'll give the people back their fucking. Sometimes when I don't see an extra deck, I'm like, fucking whatever. Some people don't feel it. Some people aren't feeling it at the time. You know, so not everybody, you know, it could be like True Dragon. This is 10E Spirit Shafana. This is the game that you're actually gonna bid on. Yo, Sword Soul. Actually, this thing's called 10E Spirit. Phantom X keeps getting all of these wrong. I really don't know what's going on over there. They keep like saying them like it's a Pokemon saying their name, and they keep being like wrong. Next thing you know, they're gonna look at fucking Sword Stalker and be like, "Yo, broccoli," and I'm like, "Excuse me? How did we get here?" Anyway, who will win? 42-58. Top is the underdog here. Despite putting 10k by Mr. Dark Flame and 20k on bottom from Cynthia Garnet, we're going to get started with this one. So, we got that. We got Lifeless Leaffish, Pot of Desires, White Mirror, and Gozen match. Let's jump into it. Top will be going first, and they'll open with Ignite Gallant and Ignite Margrave. And then they're going to blow both of them up. Get themselves a Crusader. They're going to put Squire and Crusader, making a 7-2 scale. That's going to get us a Margrave onto the field. And then we're going to summon Infernoble Knight Renaud. And we're going to go ahead and link up. That's going to give us Isolde. Isolde's effect's gonna end up firing. I love how sometimes this thing just doesn't auto advance for me ever again. It's truly horrible. Now I just gotta hold the stick. Master Duel's UI function challenge. Reapodocus is on the field. It has been linked. It's gonna activate its effect. Declare monster type monsters that this card points to end up being that. We're gonna do our Cyberstein. And we're going to keep popping it. So he doesn't have to pay for the cost of this. Usually Cyberstein just summons a fusion monster by paying 5,000 points. He doesn't have to pay the cost anymore. So they're just letting him do it over and over. This is going to let him get a bunch of fusions out here for the purpose of OTKing him with effect damage. Alright, that's it, folks. Congratulations to everyone who said Top would win. I don't think you necessarily thought that's how Top would win, but Top did win like that. Things are looking up, fellas, Cheese says with 1,800 points. Man, I hope you guys are ready to get wet. They're like, KZ, what the fuck does that mean? What, they have the water. They have, like, the water duel field. Anyway, they're running Blue Eyes. You know, I respect that it said 100% bottom for 1 second and then it immediately jumped to 5%. That might be the funniest I've seen that graph go. This is a really nice field. I like it. Some nice visuals. There's a little fish on it. This is great. The deep moment. 55 to 45, so it's somewhat even. Probably pushed together by Enigmatic Soul Reaper dropping 50k for top, whereas 30k from Morning Moon Dude on bottom. We've got some work to do, though. We've got both White Stones united. We stand Lightning Storm and Majesty with Eyes of Blue. We're going to start with Pantheism of the Monarchs. When we're going to send Domain of the True Monarchs into the grave. That'll let us draw twice, and we passed because we bricked. Next, we're going to set a stone and set a Majesty. Next up, we're going to draw and pass because we have, in fact, bricked. We have to count on the fact that our opponent is also unable to do anything until the opponent interacts with them. Next, we're going to go into turn 5. Activate Pantheism. So we activate from the graveyard, put it into the Banished Zone. Then we're going to reveal a variety of things there. We're going to activate Domain of the True Monarch's field spell and pass because we still don't have anything. We discard the Prime Monarch because our hand's too big. Off the top on bottom, we got Silver's Cry. We're going to set the United We Stand as bait. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Prime Monarch, Banish, and then that makes it a trap monster. Putting it over there. We're gonna activate Domain. We're gonna reveal Ether. And we're gonna bring it out. The Heavenly Monarch is now treated as a level 6. Then we're gonna get another version of it, and then of course we have the March of the Monarchs active. Gonna reveal some stuff off the top due to Pantheism. And we're gonna start hitting. which means we're gonna start hitting a bunch of rocks. That first one's gonna pop. We're gonna get a Blue Eyes into the bottom's hand. We're gonna pop that one. And main phase 2, we're gonna activate Tenacity, reveal Erebus, get Monarchs Stormforth, quick play spell, which we'll set a card. It could be anything. Aether's effect's gonna pop, so it's gonna return to hand. And in response to Whitestone Ancients, we're gonna max C for the draw. So the Blue Eyes White Dragon has arrived onto the field, so Maxi is gonna let them draw. They're gonna activate Prime Monarchs to get another body on field. And bottom's gonna get started. Draws into Sage. We're gonna activate Silver's Cry. Target the Blue Eyes in our graveyard. Opponent's gonna chain with Aether. Gonna banish Prime Monarch. And they're going to go Chain Link 3 with Stormforth. So, with that, we're going to sacrifice things on field to get an Aether Tribute summon. And we're going to see ourselves a Blue Eyes. Aether's going to activate its effects. It's going to get rid of that. Summon Kuraz. Kuraz's effect's going to pop. You're going to blow up both of those. Then we're going to Lightning Storm because we have nothing in our control. Those Monarchs can't get blown up by spell effects. I do not think they were aware of that. Motherfucker is running Flute of Summoning Dragon. Being like, this 2002 spell support card's going to get me something going. Honestly, I respect it. Top's gonna summon the Heavenly Squire, and then summon Eidos Montreal, the Underworld spot. Fucking Squire. We're gonna bring out Erebus. This man is man-spreading all the time. Adia's gonna pop, get the Stormforth spell back into the hand. And we're gonna mill that thing out and bounce whatever we had on the field. So that's 28 plus 28 plus 28. And that's gonna wrap it up. It took us several turns for both decks to do basically anything, but one of them edged out a little faster. I did enjoy that from a gameplay perspective. I feel like we had some cool stuff going on there. Anywho, we're gonna move on. While we're getting the setup, as a reminder, we are running, in fact, a stream goal. If you guys are interested in seeing the Sonic games get done in our Sonic the Hedgehog marathon, we're almost halfway to that goal. It's always quite appreciated. This includes Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, and Sonic and the Secret Rings. That guy over there says, hey, that's pretty good. Anyway, we're going to get back to prepping this next match. But, you know, this streaming full-time be my job. I got to let people know about the things we're running. Make Believe's Reborn chat. Next up, we have another match coming at ya. Alrighty, I hit the pause button. Another Battle of Kings. Cyframe Gear Delta. Bottom does not have an extra deck, but looking at their hand, I can assure you this is not a bot. So, let's get started. Top is going to go first on this one. One thing I wish is whenever you made a deck in this game, just set it so it automatically picks like some of your newer cosmetics or randomizes them. Kind of sucks that you make a new deck and then you're like, I forgot to put all my fucking shit on here. I'm using these normal ass sleeves. It's all grody. 59.41 in favor of Top on this one. We got 10k from Mr. AD, and then we got Scarred Guardian with a 10k as well. A true back and forth will soon come. Side game, Frame Gear Delta, Caius the Mega Monarch, Aether the Heavenly Monarch, March, and Infinite Impermanence. Yeah, we in fact have another Monarch match. Opponent's going to start by setting 2 and activating Phantom Knight's Shade Brigadine, then summoning Blackwing Oster the Southwind, and then we're going to overlay those into 4 Strix, the Raidraptor, It's going to pop its effect. It's going to send the Brigandine to the graveyard, and it's going to go ahead and get Blackwing Chris into the hand. And that's going to be our opener. Off the top on bottom, we got Tenacity of the Monarchs. We're immediately going to activate it, then reveal Ether to be able to get Pantheism from deck to hand. Then we're going to activate it, get rid of March, gives us some more draws. We drew into Driver and Joker straight. We're going to reveal a bunch here and get Return. Going to activate Return as a continuous spell. And then we're going to activate Joker straight, getting rid of a normal monster to be able to special summon Queen's Knight and add Jack's Knight to our hand. We'll sacrifice that for a normal summon. Activate Return of the Monarchs to get Zaborg. I think that goes just on tribute summons. Then we'll summon Zaborg the Mega Monarch. Opponent's gonna go ahead and use Effect Veiler since it's still the main phase to try and stop that shit. They're like, nah, let's not have you do any of your cool shit here. Which, for reference, if this is tribute summon, you could target a monster destroyed, and if it was a light, both players send as many cards to the graveyard from their extra deck, based on the level of rank. So that could really fuck some shit up. We're gonna go ahead and get Joker straight back into the hand. We have our Imperm in the back. We're gonna summon Chris, and that's it. And it looks like Top's completely out of gas. It looks like. So we're gonna pop him for 500. Immediately go into that battle phase, and then we're gonna activate Joker straight. Get rid of Pantheism. Get the Queen's Knight, and sacrifice for Jack's Knight. Activate Pantheism. Gonna go ahead and banish that, and then reveal some junk. Get ourselves Domain and activate it. That'll do it for the turn. We're going to activate the effect of Joker Straight, return the Jack's Knight to the deck, and Joker Straight's back to the hand. And that was very uneventful. It's just like done. It's just like over. All right, good job, Bottom. You got it. Somewhat uneventful, but there you go. I haven't actually seen the knights being used in that way, so I thought that was at very least interesting. It's a pretty good way to recycle and constantly be able to do basic bitch tribute summons for Monarch games. Like engine wise, I feel like that's interesting from a rogue deck standpoint. All right, we got. Nah, that's probably a bot. We'll pass on that one. We'll wait for the next one. $14K up from 8K, feeling super good. I bet cheese is rich. We just got ourselves a donation, so we're going to check that before we get started with the next match. I'm going to go ahead and give shout-outs to that one over there. Let's see. $5 from Kentrix. Good luck, man. Best wishes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that support. Let me get the prediction here up for the next match. It is my distinct honor to present the deck type that is the protagonist of all, right? I'm, of course, talking about Dragonmaids. I know everyone loves this deck. They feel nothing but respect and admiration for a mix of mostly underage women. Now, let's get started. Predictions are up here. Let's see what we can do. I like Top because they ended up spending money to get the fucking Trishulamate. That thing is huge. Don't worry, I hold no contempt for Dragonmaids. I just think it's funny because anyone who's mad at them just immediately jumps toward underage girl jokes. So what we're looking at is 29 to 71. Bottom is favored because it's Dragonmaids and they can be pretty oppressive. 15K from Devotedly Dragonesque, and 100,000 from Cherubs. Cherubs finally really putting in one of the big guns that I usually come to expect from them in these. So we've got Nurse, Laundry, Iron Dragon, Tiamaton. And that's funny. It's fucking Tiamat, but a robot. Rain Destruction and Ballista Squad. I've never seen that card, sorry. I got excited. Anyway, top's going first. They're going to set one and pass. All right, so bottom is like, I will now do whatever I want, including draw a Divine Dragonlord Felgrand. So we're going to set 2, do laundry. This deck is running Lord of D. We're going to do Ruins of the Divine Dragonlords. It's going to put Dragonmaid into the grave. We're going to get a Dragon Lord token. Then we're going to see Dinomorphia Shell up top. We're going to get a Dinomorphia token. If I recall, this is brand new to the game. This is in the brand new selection pack. If I recall, these are Animorphs, but they only become dinosaurs. Which, as a fan of Animorphs, hell yeah. We're going to go ahead and activate Ring of Destruction on this dumbass. Which is going to pop it, and canceling the act of using Raised Body Heat. Ring of Destruction deals no damage because the token had no attack value. We're going to go ahead and Monster Reborn the Felgrand from the opponent's graveyard. Activate its effects, and banish Lord of D to buff itself. And we're going to deal 32. So, that's funny. That's really fucking funny. We're going to draw into Arc Brave Dragon. We're going to start by summoning Nurse Dragonmaid. Get that laundry out of the graveyard. And then we're going to put the one with the thighs that people say jar. And we're going to put that in the graveyard as well as the thing from the field. To get ourselves a token. And then we're going to pass it up. And then we're going to activate Lost World. And we're going to go into Raigeki. I'm going to go ahead and have the right side thing go away. Because honestly, it fucking loses track randomly. And I'm like, it's not telling you anything. We got Ultimate Tyranno onto the field, though. So we're going to hit this thing for 27. Our friend on the bottom here just got egged. Shout out to Cheese. It's really funny that she ended up picking top, and top is all about giving eggs to people. Moving on. We're going to go over to top, and they're going to activate Raised Body Heat, which is still fucking hilarious. We're going to chain Iron Dragon Tiamaton. It's going to activate its effect and allow it to pop onto the field, but with a mere 1,500 points, but can go ahead and blow that up. This is not... Is this... yeah, I guess this is... I was wondering if this was game or not. I'm like, you're attacking these eggs. I didn't read this card. Is that going to just let you win? They're going to win next turn, though, if we can't pull anything, because they have 2 Ultimate Tyrannos on field. And we drew into Divine Dragon Ragnarok. And we're just going to roll through these phases, because we're dead. Did you know this thing is a legendary dragon sent by the gods as their instrument? Legend said that it provoked the whole world to sink beneath the sea. I didn't know that. That shit's crazy, dude. That's some crazy lore going off there. Everyone believed in bottom, though. Which, honestly, fucking awesome. I hope you guys like getting a lot of money. There are some big bets that were lost, but there's plenty of time for more. Oh shit, I'm rich. Good job, Cheese. Do not blow all of this by the end of the stream. I do not need you to fucking Bugs Bunny yourself. I don't need you to Daffy Duck Rabbit season fire. You should go all in on this next one, though. Alright, next up, starting our prediction. Getting it prepped. We're looking at Lava Golem. And they're going second. Which is optimal if you run a Lava Golem. Yep. When the golem is lava. Okay, we're looking at 59 to 41 in favor of top on this one. Chair has put in 50k for top. Bottom, we got Tora with 20k. We're going to find out how good this duel ends up being. Bottom is also running the Infernoids. They were released in Secrets of Eternity in 2013. Void Imagination and That Grass Looks Greener, one of the funniest cards in this format. Alright, we're going to open up with the opponent doing Water Enchantress. Going to banish that to get a Rite of Aramesir into their hand. You guys fucking went with Adventure Engine. Good job on that. Good game sense. We're going to get an Adventure token there, and then we're going to activate Fateful Adventure. That's going to give us the Wandering Griffin Rider. And then we're going to go ahead and put that Taya in there so we can see that is Adventure, like Adventure Tenyi, probably. We're going to go ahead and get Griffin Rider and Red Rose Dragon. And get ourselves an Omni Negate Baron. Then Red Rose will activate in the graveyard to give us a Rox Rose Dragon. Add a Red Rose to the hand. Activate a Basil Rose Shoot. That's going to get us a Red Rose onto the field, and it's Link time. We hit it up, and it's Crystron Halqifibrax, which is going to activate, and then Faithful Adventure is going to change to that. Which is going to get us a Draco back. Alright, Halk's going to do its effect. It's going to bring in a Jet, and Halk are going to link. And who could it be but fucking Auroradon? This is the oppressive combo. It be doing all the fucking time. So, we're going to get 3 Mecha Fan of Beast tokens out of that. Then we're going to get rid of that shit. Bring that out. O-Lion is going to sync with one of the tokens. It's going to get us a Denglong. Denglong is going to pop. Then O-Lion from Grave is going to pop as well. And that's going to get us a token. We're going to add 9 Pillars into the hand. That's cute. I think I also have a Royal Rare 9 Pillars. And we're going to sync together for what looks to be pretty high rolly. Yeah, there it is. There's Yazi. Denglong's effect's going to pop. That's going to get us another monster onto the field. Another Yang Zing. Alright. We're going to activate the effect to Special Summon by Chi Wen. Yazi's effect will pop to go ahead and get you. Get Tenny Spirit Ashina. And that'll get us Baxia. Baxia is going to activate. It's going to pop that to get Taya. Activate the effect of Jet. Jet's going to get back into the field. And we're going to Synchro again. Moving on. And that's going to get us Virtual Warp QB Shen. The opponent has summoned 7 of their extra deck monsters by this point and have milled through nearly half of their entire deck. And we're going to go ahead and get Bashuda. Taya and the token are going to sync together. And that's going to get us Chi-Xiao. Activate Chi-Xiao's effect. Get ourselves Sacred Summit. Activate that Sacred Summit. We're gonna target Baxia. And we're gonna increase its level to overlay these two. And that's gonna get us VFD, which is the true king of all calamities. This is probably unbeatable at this point. Now we're gonna go ahead and synchro into Xiao Feng, Phantom of the Yang Zing. Set 2, end turn, they exhausted 19 main deck cards and 10 extra deck cards. They're going to activate VFD and select Wind. Once per turn, you can attach into an attribute this turn. All face-up monsters become that attribute. And, you know, they can do that. We're going to go ahead and clear a shit ton of stuff using Lava Golem and activate Grass. Grass is hilarious. You just get rid of a shit ton of your deck. We're going to bring out Infernoid Onunku. That is now it's got a decent amount of defense, and then we're doing some quirky shit. We're gonna fuse all of these to make Infernoid fucking Tierra. This is fucking crazy. All right, so we're gonna have the virtual world pops effect of banishing a bunch of cards to be able to bring back Shen. We're going to set, and we're going to end because we cannot get over 36. We are now going to banish a shit ton of cards. VFD is going to activate the effect once again and choose Light. Alright, we're going to get a Snow onto the field, and we drew into Monster Gate. We are now going to go on the offensive and fucking kill the Shen Shen. And it's Link time. They're like, we don't need this thing anymore. I'd rather have Line of the Light Charmer, Lustrous. Banish a bunch of shit, bring out Infernoid, Sjet, and another Sjet. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that fucking card, but we're gonna overlay 2 of them to make Jinzo Layered. You can detach a material from this and target a face-up monster. Take control until the end phase, but it cannot activate its effects. If a trap is on the field, you can tribute your monster if you do, blah, blah, blah. The real strat here was to just Link summon off the VFD to make Nightmare Unicorn, which is an absolutely good pick. Upon summon, it can just pop something. And then we're going to go ahead and link them off to make IP Mascarenas. I love the back and forth. And Nibiru time! Unfortunately, bottom did just enough special summons for this to work. So, fuck you. They're a rock now. Now the opponent has the edge currently. They're going to activate Shen Shen's effect again. The opponent is also going to activate some graveyard effects, Fairy Tale Snow. I hate that stupid fucking boulder. Oh my god. It's so fucking funny. Alright, so everyone's doing their effect. Shen Shen gets to return to the field after banishing a shit ton of cards. Snow's going to activate its effect and target Shen Shen to flip it into set position. Nibiru's going to blow up its token. And we're moving back to bottom. Let's see what they can pull out. It's pretty tight. Bottom only has 14 cards left, but off the top, they got a fucking Lava Golem. This game is the funniest game of all time. We're going to go ahead and do Siet and Snow, and then we're going to link them together to make Hida, the Fire Charmer, a Blaze. I love her. What are her pronouns? Then we're going to link together these two, and we're going to see what we can get going here with Crusadia Equimax. Show them the Carfax. It has 5,000 attack. We're going to bring out Atondel and Divati. It is at 10,700. Bottom has won. Now, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking for in terms of good Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I need a real back and forth where both players have overly long turns. That's what I'm talking about. Whenever it's just one person doing it, it looks pretty rough. That was great. Congrats to everyone who chose bottom on that one. That was sick. All my apes live. Let's move on to another game. See, that was really great, where top had a really strong first turn. Then things were starting to come back from bottom, and then they were starting to get the edge, but then that Nibiru really equalized it. That's just the good shit I like to see. Alright, we are going to move on to our next game. Imagine your ultimate field setup being blown up by a fucking Lava Golem. It's really funny that they somehow fucking dead-drawed into it again. It's like, man, you just can't catch a break, can you? Anyway, we're gonna get started with this one. It is Effective Veiler. And hold up. Let me check 5. Alright, we're gonna veto this one. We're gonna veto that. 5 extra deck means bot. Alright, if I remember, that's how that one goes. Gonna go all in on this one before I have to go. Alright, let's see if we can get a good one. Okay. I don't want to color the betting here, alright? But I look at Gene Warped Warwolf and go, this deck must be based. Sometimes you look at a deck and go, base department has fallen in, folks. I'm like, you're running a card that got released in GX. Now you have my attention. I don't know. Sometimes I just like seeing certain things that make me go, that is funny. Anyway, bottom will be going first in this duel. So bear that in mind. With an opener like Gene Warped Warwolf, how can you lose? Now that this is over, I can tell you this hand is way more base than that. But anyway, 52 for top, 48 for bottom. We got Soylent Chef with 10.2 and Digimon with 10. I do not know what the icon is for the bottom. It's some dragon of some description. Motherfuckers, he is running Zombira the Dark. A monster that cannot attack directly, and if it destroys a monster by battle, it loses attack. Also Chainsaw Insect. I can't not be a fan of what's going on. We're gonna summon Chainsaw Insect, a 2400 level 4, where if this card attacked or was attacked, your opponent gets to draw. Opponent is running Exosisters. Which, if I recall, MBT described Exosisters like the Evil Swarm archetype, but for lesbians. We're going to summon their headliner, Mikalis. Oomphy is ready to go. It's just going to go ahead and banish the Chainsaw Insect. And then we're going to detach, bring in Exosister Vadis to the hand. Let's fucking go, women. Alright, so pretty solid. Pretty solid. We drew into Gunkin Suship Shari. And they're going to pass. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Exosister Vadis is going to go ahead and activate its effect. We're going to get more sisters in here. We're watching other players' matches. This is our show where we just make channel point bets based on other people's duels. We got in a Gabrine, and that is an exact kill. All right, good job, everybody. If you voted for top, well, good job. They kind of just came in and knocked him down, and Exosisters don't even have all of their support in the game yet. So, nice job to that. I wanted to believe in Bottom. Bottom had so much based cards in their list. I'm like, yo, you're rolling with a 2006 list that you got for $25, and I was like, this is exciting. See you later, Wise Wolf. Good luck with normie shit. Alright. The magic of buttons. Let's go ahead and bring you over. Tuning Magician. What we're looking at now. We're just gonna get started. As you can see, it works really well for Pendulum-related activities. She seems nice. She seems oomphy. This could be FTK or just a normal deck. 59 to 41. 51,000 from Cherubs. 25,000 from Knack Iron Darkest. Or so it's like 25.6, 51k. We got some good shit going on. So, what are we looking at? Exosister Irene, Wisdom Eye Magician, Pendulum Fusion, and Pendulum Halt. So, full on penned. We're going to start with Wisdom Eye. We're going to do scale 5 on that. The opponent's immediately going to get scared and use Max C. And then the opponent's just going to set 3 and pass. Alright, next up, we got our opponent going in. They're going to set 3 and pass. Alright, we're already at turn 3. We're going to draw into Gishki Noelia. I have not seen a motherfucking Gishki in, like, 10 years. Anyway, we're gonna flip over Tuning to hit for Disrespect, and then Noelia is gonna hit for about 17. We're gonna link the Tuning Magician off so that we can create Clara and Brushka. They are Oomphies. Shadowbringer's Eden Raid be like. Anyway, we're gonna get a Whitestone of the Ancients, and we're gonna link it off. Did Top realize that the blue eyes are up there? I don't know if you knew that. We're gonna have a Linkaribo. We're also gonna get blue eyes. Cheese is like, I love the blue eyes white dragon. She's like, I fucking love it. It makes me coom. We're going to go ahead and do a few plays here. Irene and Noelia are going to overlay together for Magician of Hope. The Pendulum Exceed. Link Kariba is going to activate its effect, completely turning off Magician of Hope for trying to cause problems. Then we're going to activate Chaos Form, getting rid of our Blue Eyes White Dragon. Here comes Big Chungus. Alright, it has now hit the field. Chaos Max. He's juicy. He can pierce. He has a little Scrimblow with him. We're going to slam into that. We're going to slam into that. And mostly we got a board clear. We got 2 spell cards in the back. Nothing in our hand to speak of. We have to rely on a draw. Our top player, when I summon Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon to have sex with it, I end my turn. Which, very impressive move. Didn't expect that. We drew into Dragon Pit. We'll go ahead and put it there for that scale. Enter the battle phase, main phase 2, and cope because we literally have nothing we can do. The game by this point is now done. We will now speed our way through the rest. And this is what we call showing how much we had going on. We'll now Ritual Summon Chaos. We will put in Halka Fibrax in. We'll activate that. We'll put a Stone of Legend out. We will banish the Abyss to then buff them up. And that's about the most damage we can get on board. Can they win? Gee, shut the fuck up. How dare you? She's like, man, we're so close, guys. Congratulations, Top. Oh, shit. Alright, how have we been going? We're a little over halfway for this stream. Let's get back to it. Always bet on Blue Eyes. That is the answer to all of the questions here. Okay. Flick. Alright, next up, we got Despian Tragedy coming up. They will be going first. Oh. Theater gaze. You're right. Happy Pride, everybody. We have a little bit of time left, so people might be able to get something, and we're good. 41 to 59 is 30k for both leaders. They're Storm Dragoneer and Phantom X. Phantom X really believes in bottom in many aspects. 28 people to versus 21 in terms of how many people go in there. That's always good. All right, we're gonna get started. Let me get rid of my dog. There goes my dog. All right, Despian Tragedy, Max C, Aluber the Duber of Duber, Nibiru, and Branded in Red is our opener. Or we're gonna summon Aluber. The opponent's gonna imperm immediately. Like, fuck that. No. Bubbles. We're gonna set Branded in Red and end because that's literally all we can do. Off the top, we're gonna draw, and it was Danger Bigfoot. We are going to Maxim response to see if we can get a little bit of value here. And let's see what gets picked. And randomly chosen, and it is a Grenmaju. So Bigfoot gets to go onto the field. That's a 3k body. Then Danger Thunderbird. We're going to pick it random. It was the Thunderbird. It went to the graveyard, so we can blow that up. And we're going to Raigeki the Aluber. Next, we're going to activate Gizmecha Rochi, banishing a bunch from deck to summon it to the field. Then we're going to overlay them. Opponent was able to draw thanks to Maxi into a Super Poly. And we're going to summon Dragooblion. We get another Tragedy to the hand. We're going to detach to summon number 100 Numeron Dragon, because this is the fucking combo we do. We'll do that to get it to 9K top wins. The Dragoobleon OTK is the funniest shit in the world. Congratulations, top players. I'm sorry, Phantom X. You got... Bottom got imperm turn 1 and the game ended. Between that and the specific things that happened with both Danger's effects resolutions. Goddamn. I gotta have some fun. I gotta have a little bit of a giggle, a little bit of a yuck, a little bit of happy. We're gonna move on to our next game. See what we can get. All right. Definitely a bot. You do not run that many Gem Knight Garnets. That was a nice winning streak while it lasted. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. That is also a bot. I'm willing to bet there's too many default things and no graveyard there. We'll do another one. We need to bet on shit that matters. None of those baby shit. We need real games. Desperately. You run that many cards, you play their fusion. They also didn't have an extra deck, but I didn't feel like immediately mentioning that. So let's jump in here. Next game opens with a Battle Wasp. Pin the bullseye. If you control an insect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Battle Wasp Pin the Bullseye you control. You can only use the effect to pin the bullseye once per turn. Look at this fucking dude. Look at this fucking... It almost makes me think wasps are good. But don't worry, I don't think that. They're the fucking worst thing in humanity sometimes. You see one of those, and it's immediately a problem. This one's just trying to trick you. Fuck that shit. 41 to 59 is what we're looking at here. 50,000 was contributed by Zootroll for the top, and 35k from Cherubs for bottom. Bottom has that lead. Let's see. We got that. We have B-Trooper Scale Bombers. We have Retaliating Sea. People forget about this thing. This is just another fucking Maxi, man. It's going crazy. And Battle Wasp Arbalest the Rapid Fire. Opponent's going to open with 10E Spirit. We're going to pop that in there. It's going to link into Monk. Then we're going to bring out Taya. Taya's going to banish from Graveyard. Get ourselves a token. That's going to be 2/4, so this is going to be probably going to Chi Xiao. That's usually the standard play. Yep, there it is, Chi Xiao. Royal Rare Chi Xiao. Man, your cock is huge. We're going to see Taya. Graveyard going to pop its effect. We're going to go ahead and put Adhara into Graveyard. Longguan's going to hit the hand. It's not going to take too long to get to the field, honestly. We're going to get an Ashina into the hand. Activate Longguan's effect. So you'll discard. That brings him in. That's 6. And then a level 4 token. That's going to give us our 10. And they are going to choose Baron. Because sometimes you want a card on the field that just says no to whatever you want. That's the opponent's opener. Let's see what we can do here. We drew into Max 8. It sure would have been nice to fucking have that in our opening hand. We were just one off. So what we're going to do is we're going to start putting things in. Retaliating Sea, B-Trooper, Battle Wasp. Chi Xiao's going to activate its effect. It's going to chain to the pin, which will negate its effect. And we're going to link the Cockroach and the Wasp together. Make ourselves a B-Trooper Armor Horn. Retaliating Sea's Graveyard effect lets us get Resonance Insect to the hand. We'll use Armor Horn's effect, and that's going to plop onto the field. We're going to link And get Insector Pico Falena. We're trying to activate our effect, but Barone is an Omni Negate, so we're going to go ahead and get that one exhausted. And it's going to destroy. The effect's going to activate in Graveyard. We're going to get a Doom Dozer to the field by banishing our bugs. Fucking Goki Poles in the graveyard. Get that Killer Needle into hand. Let's normal summon. Blow up the Baron. And we're going to link these fuckers together to bring out Giant Bee Trooper Invincible Atlas. We're going to slam in. Just barely edging it out. And we blew up most of the opponent's board. Alright, let's see what we can do next. We got Sword Soul Sacred Summit. Immediately, we're going to chain that Max C. We are not going to lose any chances to fill our hand up. Will the opponent up top take the challenge? We'll see. They're going to activate Tide. They are taking that fucking challenge. They're like, we need to take it. We need to get something working here. So we're going to bring another Chi Xiao onto the field. That's going to let us get another draw over there. We're going to go ahead and Ash. God damn it. Shout out to Carl's Emotive Dad Ash. And we're going to set a card. Not much we can do. We can't get over the 3k body. And we drew another Ash. Alright, so we're going to normal summon Battle Lost Arbalest. And the opponent's going to do a Max C of their own. And we're going to, we're just going to Ash it. We're just going to Ash it. They're like, no, I'm going to play. I'm going to play, and you're not going to get any benefits out of that shit. Not a chance, man. Not a chance. We're going to see Sword Soul Blackout. Just going to nuke all of that. Arbalest effect in Graveyard's going to pop, and then we're going to get Sting the Poison onto the field, and then get a Pin the Bullseye into the hand. Activate Pin's effect to be able to special. And Armor Horn's effect's going to pop. All they got to do is banish a bunch of cards, and they can get an Armor Horn onto the field and a Resonant Insect through normal summon. We're going to return that to be able to special summon from deck Assault Roller. And we got a Mighty Neptune into the hand. We're going to return a bunch of banished insects to our deck to get it onto the field. And then we're going to link. That's going to get us Seraphim Papillon. Shout out to the British. And then we're going to bring in Sting Lancer. Sting Lancer's effect is going to pop. We're going to get Bee Trooper Descent into our hand. And, well, we have a lot of things to do in the form of beating the ever-living hell out of the opponent. Good job if you voted for bottom. They fucking nailed it. Yeah, it was fairly solid. It's good. I haven't really seen that deck to be very often at all, especially because it was in the new selection pack here in Master Duel. It is my distinct privilege and honor to tell you that what you're about to see gives you no information whatsoever, which is usually my favorite thing in the game. Yeah, we're looking at a Max C on the top. Yeah, let's get started. Let's get to work, baby. I'm glad that people can use the cheese emote to narrate her mind. So bottom is going second, so this Max C has more value than if it was the other way around. Thank you, Bloomin, with I Love Whitestone of Legend. 46 to 54. This is favoring bottom. Let's see. Top, we got Evil Season with 19k. And we got Soylent Chef with 11k. We're going to move on over here. We've got Max C, Edge Imp Chain, Incredible Ecclesia the Virtuous, Super Poly, and Branded in Red. We're going to do the Agent of Mystery Earth to get Neptune into our hand. So we're using some of the somewhat newer agent support that we got like a month and a half ago. We're going to get Salamangreat Almirage linked into the field. Then we're going to activate the effect of Neptune. That's going to go into the graveyard. And the opponent's going to max C because they've already missed out on value. We're going to use Crossout Designator, selecting max C. How this works is they activate it, and then they pick a card that's literally in their deck that is the same name as that to negate the effect of that one. Doesn't get a lot of play in the TCG specifically, but it's getting some good play here, especially in the format of of singles only. We're going to get Halka Fibrax, which means we can go ahead and pick up a tuner. We're going to pick Despot 01, and then we're going to link those off together. And that's going to get us Auroradon. We're going through the Auroradon line now. You know what? I need to see Magic Cylinder. They added a new animation that literally shows the cups, like the energy coming out of both. It's really good. They also added one for Mirror Force, which is pretty funny. We're going to do Tech Genus Hyper Librarian because I watched the anime, so I know the full name. Then we're going to bring in a token. And we're going to sync those up. And there's Cupid Pitch. Yep, these are in fact the loops and the chains and all the things. And there's Borlo Savage Dragon. We're gonna chain our synchros. You know, all 18 of them. Very excited to see how this goes. Currently, we have a Savage Dragon with 40-50 attacks. And of course, Hyper Librarian's drawing for literal days. We're going to bring out Nemesis Corridor to give us Thunder Dragon Colossus. That's going to do it. Off the top, Branded Opening is what we got. Let's Super Poly. So, we're going to go ahead and discard them. We're going to choose VFD and Borlo Savage Dragon. They're fucking gone, and instead we get Predaplant Dragos Depelia. Then we're going to get Fright Fur Patchwork in. We're going to activate it. That's going to give us a Vanilla Poly into the hand and an Edge Imp Chain. We can activate Branded Opening. So we're going to get rid of the Imp Chain. We're going to bring out a Luber. A Luber's going to activate its effect to get Despia Theater of the Branded Field spell. Go ahead and activate that. Then use its effect. And we're going to Fusion Summon with Ecclesia and a Luber to give us a Masquerade. Masquerade's pretty good. It is like it's like Red Eye's Metal Flare, where it just constantly burns the opponent for doing basically anything. This one, you must pay 600 life points to activate cards or effects. It is funny as shit. Alright, well, you activated that effect, so burn again. You activated that effect, so burn again. Alright, well, that column is now deactivated. And it's good that they turned off the Masquerade. They can only take so much here. Unfortunately, that dude's getting fucked up, but we have an Archlord Christia on the field. I love this stupid card. If you have exactly 4 fairies in the graveyard, this special summons for free. I remember running decks with this. This was actually pretty fun in, like, the 2010s. Anyway, they're going to smack him in the face, and we're going to move on. Our next draw is Branded in red. We're going to activate the effect of the Predaplant. And then we're going to normal summon Ecclesia. We're going to take out the Venus and the Earth. Enter main phase 2, and we got nothing else to do. Hitting up turn 5. We're going to hit him. And Branded in red on end phase. Target the Aluber, which then goes into the hand. And bottom has that to work with, as well as drawing another one. Just blind draw. Fucking very funny. Branded Opening. We're going to go ahead and activate that. Put the Poly in the grave to get Tragedy into the hand. And then we're going to set, switch Ecclesia to defense, and that's it. The bottom doesn't seem to have an out for Christia. We drew another tragedy because we can't see any variety in what we're ending up drawing. What a nightmare. We just drew into a literal another copy of the field spell. We're going to slam into the Ava. Ava's going to activate its effect, banishing a couple of cards to get Herald of Orange Light into the hand, and Diviner of the Herald. And we're going to end. Alright, let's see what top can do with so many cards. Sanctuary in the Sky. And we're going to do Diviner of the Herald, activate its effect. We're going to go ahead and put Majesty Hyperion into the graveyard. We're going to pop that pussy, and we're going to end our turn. Next up, folks, bottom. Drew another one of that fucking field spell. This is awful. I feel bad. This sucks, dude. Oh, this sucks, man. Holy shit, dude. Anyway, they activate the Sacred Waters in the Sky. This allowing them to put Master Hyperion into the hand, but they have to reveal it. Main phase 2, they're done. Please draw something new. Fucking regular poly. Pass. This is awful, dude. This sucks, dude. Christian's gonna fucking hit a thing again. What good gameplay. This is the longest turn. This is the most turns we've had in any game thus far. Off the top, Imperm, alright? Imperm does effectively nothing in this game state. Here's Herald of Orange Light. They were trying to get an effect off, but, you know, that's also the mind game thing. They have to basically play around the Orange Light. But the Orange Light's gone now, so at the very least they don't have to deal with it for a bit. Anyway, we're gonna get Mystery Earth onto the hand. We're gonna flip our ball. We're gonna summon an Earth. And then we're gonna get a Neptune into the hand. And it's damage time. That's 28. And it's just not enough. We have 200 left on bottom. This is their last chance. What do they have off top? Dramaturge of Despia. They are going to, on the battle phase, activate Imperm on the Christia. That will be chained with Maxi. They're going to activate Artifact Lancia. That negates the effect. They will then use the quick play spell Branded in Red, targeting a Luber. Main phase 2, they are going to summon a Luber. And then they're going to get a Branded in Red to their hand, and then they're going to poly. They're going to poly the two monsters in hand, Dramaturge and Tragedy. That's going to get them Despian Quiritis into defense mode. Then they're going to activate Dramaturge's effect and Tragedy's effect in Grave. Why did he go battle phase? I don't know. I can't say. I feel like they're emotionally fucking wrought over the things that had happened in this game. They are then going to get all of that shit out of there so that they can summon that thing. Triage. Whatever the fuck that thing's called. Now we're going to fuse all these stews together to get Guardian Chimera onto the field. Activate its effect. Going to chain the ad libitum of Despia, and the opponent has drawn enough that they just got another Herald of Orange Light into the hand. So that effect's not happening, but we can draw into Branded and White, and we blew up the opponent's remaining parts of the field, but top still has 7 cards to work with. They're going to banish 1 card to be able to bring out Majesty Hyperion, which, you know, as a card, looks cool. And they're going to summon Shenying. I mean, hey, if you have a level 10, I mean, you might as well. And Master Hyperion. Quiritis is going to chain and activate its effect. Which is just going to melt all of the bones of the top player's attack stat. We're going to activate Trios's effect. Unfortunately, they had to bonitis. This is going to get us and a Luber back into the field. Then they're going to sacrifice both. And hey, look who's back. A normal summon Archlord Christia. This game is definitely not repetitive because this fucking monster is back. We get Ecclesia the Virtuous. And going into the next turn, we drew into Celestial. Well, that fucking sucks. Well, there's Branded Opening in set. And then we're going to set that thing down. Fucking, they're smoking penises, Carl. We're not having a good one on this match. All right, Chris just gonna hit again, and we're gonna move on to actually Branded Opening on end phase, and we're gonna Ash it. All right, well, fuck me, I guess. Welcome to turn 20. We drew Fallen of Albaz. We're gonna set Ecclesia and then the fucking turn. Yo, shout out to Stratos on the left. I like him. He's having a good time. I'm not, though. Alright, we're gonna pop that. We're gonna pop that. And it looks like bottom may finally be out of gas. But we'll see what's coming on the top. Dasher! Well, this fucking rules. We're gonna deal 1,300 using Fallen. Wait, was Christia tributed? Yes, they tribute summoned that Christia. That's how bad this fucking duel. That's the worst duel I've ever seen. I'm not. I really hated everything. Please give me your idea, Carl. But I'm dying. The amount of horrible draws bottom did genuinely made me feel sick. The called by hand would deal with a glasses called Stay Mad. Absolutely. They added that new animation for called by where the hand literally comes out of the ground in the game. It just fucking points. Okay, good job, top. We're gonna go ahead and give you your points. I'm gonna be right back, chat. I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we'll do a little bit more of this. So I will be right back. You just give me that moment, right? And I will run an ad for people that see ads. Subscribe to me. Do it. Okay. Let's see if I can get another one in here. All right, our next match, chat. Righty Driver. You have 30 seconds to predict what will win. Bottom will be going first. Righty Driver allows for a Synchro Summon. You can substitute this card for anyone's Synchron Tuner. If this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a Lefty Driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only do this once. They're hanging out. Righty Driver has boobies. Alright, we're looking at 59-41 in favor of top. The reason is Cherubs put 100,000 on it, whereas Janvan put a little over 25k. You're like, man, this bottom deck seems good, but I feel like it needs a little bit more. How about Cyberstein? Ignite Crusader, Cavalier, and Veteran. Surprise! Bottom's in FTK. Alright, we're going to put in Veteran onto this side, and then we're going to put Cavalier onto this side, ignoring the fact that the Max C happened. We're going to blow those up and get a Squire into our hand, and then we're going to activate Squire and Crusader. And it's pen time. That's going to get us Cavalier. We're going to blow those up and get Renaud. Going to normal summon, then we're going to link. And it's going to get us sold. The opponent's definitely going to need to Nibiru the Cyberstein when it comes out, or else this is pretty much locked up. We're going to get Renaud onto the field. And get Telekinetic Charging Cell. We're now going to get the Cyberstein normal summon. And then we're going to link these two together, giving us Reprodocus. And basically it's going to declare monster types. It's going to target this little dude. Equipped to a psychic monster, you do not have to pay life points for its effects. So basically they turn this thing into a psychic, make it so it can no longer have to pay life points to do its effects, and then splash as many fusions onto the field as possible with basically no limits. So we already got a bunch of big shit out here. Slam it back down. We have Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom at 68 here. Crystal Bell, and then we're gonna do our effect damage, and it's done. All right, that's it. They drew a lot. Wasn't enough though. All right, good job, bottom. You got yourself an FTK. That is the second time we've actually seen that play out today too. I think it's really funny that they have to jump through 8 hoops, but it gives them the ability to just make Cyberstein not have a cost. That's pretty good. I was just making sure the hand was hidden there. It is my distinct honor and privilege to bring you the best kind of deck you can ask for. That's right, baby! That's right, baby! Let's fucking go, baby! I'm giving you a whole minute. I'm giving you an entire minute to bet on this one. Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a Blue Eyes White Dragon going second. I always love giving you double time on these. Oh god, is that the fucking MBT emote? Hell yeah, it is. Fucking white. Let's go, baby, all in. Jeez. Jeez, I'm so fucking scared, horror girl. I'm fucking scared. I don't know why I opened with that. That's fucked up. I'm scared, man. This is scary out here in these streets. There's less than 8 hours to go. Fucking crazy. $55-45. Most people think top's gonna win. Enigmatic Soul Reaper with 100,000 on top. Galagor with 50k on bottom. The rest of your hand is what you kind of expect. We got an Axe Dragonute, an alternative, a Spirit of White, a Lightning Storm. We're gonna open with Senju of the 1,000 Hands to get the Masked Beast into their hand. They pass. Excuse me? The Masked Beast. Oh, top screwed, dude. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we got an alternative onto the field and an axe. It's gonna drop a little bit of damage there. Let me sit back down to a chair. Alright. We're gonna summon a... Excuse me? Grand Tiki Elder, a masked monster that wields the most deadly of curses. Oh no. Alternative is gonna pop that. We're gonna summon Kid Moto Dragon, and then we're gonna okay, top, what else you got? Manju, 10,000 hands. That gets you the spell. Alright, so they got ARA. They got ARA and they got a ritual. Alright? We're gonna bring 2 Tiki Elders together, right? And that's gonna get us a Master Beast. You may remember this from Battle City. Chaos Emperor Dragon! This thing's been eroded. I don't know what it's doing here, man. Fucking, it's gonna pop effects and it's gonna bring in there. They're just gonna crash. What the fuck, man? We drew into Keeper of Dragon Magic. We can just Lightning Storm, so all of that's gone. Then Return to the Dragon Lords, and we can do that to bring Alternative back. Summon Keeper, activate its effect, get rid of that, and then we have a greater polymerization into the hand. We're gonna pick a fusion, then we can set face down a Blue Eyes. And we're gonna hit with that, and they're almost out of points. That Mass Beast was a pretty okay play, but it's gone now. Pot Avarice, there we go. This is gonna get some draw power, please fucking God. We're gonna draw 2. Senju, that's gonna get us the Masked Beast. I hope you have a spell for it. You do! Reshef the Dark Being! You may remember him from Reshef of Destruction or the Capsule Monsters arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! They killed themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to bottom. If you chose top, I'm sorry. Blue Eyes wins. The opponent forgot he set a Blue Eyes and died to chip. They forgot it was a Blue Eyes and died to chip damage. Cheese, please tell me you didn't go all in. Please tell me that was like a bit to like make me laugh. God fucking damn it, you're so stupid. You're like, Blue Eyes will be so easy. And then I see the most clown deck I've ever seen materialize. I almost thought it was going to be really good. I'm like, Reshef? They summoned Reshef? And then they died to chip. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm looking forward to Gamescom, yeah. Hope we get some cool stuff. I'll be streaming that over here. Danger! Thunderbird. Everyone make sure to bet with all the channel points you have. I didn't think top player was 1 foot in the grave already. This isn't fair. You got like the worst dude ever. You found someone with short-term memory loss that just immediately walked into a fucking meat grinder. Talk about some fucking bullshit. Well, thankfully, Cheese has hundreds of thousands of channel points and can make a big bet on this one. The streets lied to me. Okay. 44 to 56. 50k on the left. Gallagor's on that one. Sheriff's with 150,000. Betting it all on the Thunderbird. That's just exciting. For a second, I completely forgot how to do anything. Aside from Thunderbird, we've got Alpha, the Master of Beasts, Lightning Storm, Droplet, and Evenly Matched. Okay, so we're gonna do Pot of Prosperity. We're gonna get rid of some of that, and then we're gonna reveal off the top. We got Floowandereeze up top. The patron saint of normal summon bird win. They got their map, so they're gonna get a lot more value out of everything here. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that Egglin. Activate the effective Robina. And then we're going to summon Floowandereeze and Robina, and then we're going to get the Storm Winds. And we're going to tribute those for Empen. Empen's effect's going to activate. We're going to chain the Egglin that's in the Banished Zone. Evenly Matched is pretty good against this type of deck. But we're going to do Barrier Statue and set 3. Near player can special summon monsters except for wind monsters. We're going to go ahead and activate Lightning Storm for spell and traps. The opponent is just going to go ahead and activate Crossout. Then we're going to chain with Floowandereeze in the Dreaming Town. What's funny is they used the Crossout specifically to just get rid of a card from deck. It wasn't even to stop the Lightning Storm. We're going to go ahead and get the Robina back into the hand up top. And Egglin's going to get Apex Avian into the hand as well. We're going to summon Robina. Robina's effect's going to pop. And we're going to do a quick play Droplet. Max C will be our discard. You can discard as many things as you want to. Drop some Goosh Gash on them, specifically blocking that effect. And they'll enter the battle phase. Evenly Matched will be activated since they have more cards than you do. They just have to banish a shit ton of cards. So the Barrier Statue is gonna punch him for 1k. Yeah, they added an animation for Droplet called by Raigeki, Mirror Force, Magic Cylinder. And special like winning animations and stuff for like Destiny board and stuff. So pretty good. We're on a 7-turn clock here in terms of damage for now. We're gonna activate Floowandereeze and the Unexplored Winds. We're gonna reveal our Apex Avian. Return to deck and draw. Bottom drew into Skill Drain. And honestly, that's kind of important, honestly. We're gonna activate Pot of Prosperity, banishing a shit ton of stuff from extra. They chose MST. Yeah, that's pretty much what you would go for. That's the one thing on board. Activating the Skill Drain will do nothing, so that just completely turned off that. Next. Triple Tactics Tout. That also has its own unique animation, also, that they added. Next up, we are gonna see, let's see. We got a little bit of damage in. We're gonna draw into a Royal Rare Maxi. We're gonna summon it, and we're gonna kill the Ash. They're like, fuck it, all in. Play dumb. Play dumb because they can't special summon anything that isn't a wind. So the fucking bottom's deck has been completely turned off. Yeah, the Barrier Statue's Floodgate effect just completely ruined everything. Alright, so it's just going through. I'm not narrating this part. It's just the same shit we always see. It's like, oh man, they're gonna fucking play the shit. Oh man. I'm literally speeding it along because, you know, we be seeing these plays. There's Apex Avian, activate that effect. Yeah, sure. Reveal that. You got the Mega Monarch. You can attack. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Okay. Off the top, Ash. Activate Danger Thunderbird. Thunderbird was chosen. Goes to the grave. Goes in there. Kills themselves so they can finally leave the game. Alright, that does it for bottom. Congratulations to our lovely betters. I'm still not over the duel before this with Mass Beast, I'm gonna be honest. Yum. Alright, chat. Let's get the next one set. I'm thinking we will do 2 more, including this one, and then we'll wrap up. So, let's move on. Fairy Tale Luna is what we're looking at. Royal Rare. Bottom will be going second for this duel. No, it's actually a Royal Rare Fairy Tale hyphen Luna Phantom X, but you were close. Hold on, what the fuck? I have like a random reply from James that says, "Come on." Oh, I made fun of him for Xbox hours ago. Okay, I already forgot I did. That's funny. That's pretty good. Those are always the best when you're not added, so then you have to like go on a like a little fucking investigation to find out. 3466. Let's have a look here. 30.2 from Trash. From what is this? Trash Mana Sam. And then 75k from Dinky Lavender. Bottom is favored. Also, just so you know, the next bet, since it'll be the last one, is going to be our blind bet ultimate. That's the thing I'm going to do at the end of every single one of these, where I'm not going to show you anything, you're just going to bet. So please be excited for that. We did that last time with Cheese, and she really didn't fucking like that shit. It was really funny. Anyway. Fairy Tale Luna. Token Collector. Sausage de Fleur. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber and Lightning Storm. Okay, top brick. Next, we're gonna draw this Cosmic Cyclone. We're gonna activate Fairy Tale Luna's effect, and it's gonna get ashed. Just love seeing just going, oh, ugh, just all the time. She's like, I can't have one day of peace, and I'm like, you're right. Your deck probably does not have one day of peace in there. We drew into a Kaiju. We're gonna hit with Luna for 1850, which is not necessarily any slouch. That's almost a quarter. Okay, top, you're up. You're up on turn 5. Activating Virtual World City Kowloon. Then we're gonna put Chushi into the Chushe into the field. Activating King Long. Then we're gonna get Lily. Effective Luna's negated. We're gonna go ahead and banish King Long to get a Lulu into hand. Then it's gonna pick something at random. It looked like it was Max C. Gotta get that discarded. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of all that so we can special summon Lulu to the field. And then we're gonna get Nyen Nyen and Nyen Nyen. And there's Coral Dragon. I can feel one of those sneezies coming on. Then they literally summoned the Crimson Dragon. A wonderfully not good card, but hey, they have it out there. Then we have Crystal Wing Synchro. I thought I had a sneeze coming, but it completely left. All I had to do was talk to scare it away. And then we have Ravenous Crocodragon. And we're just playing a bunch of shit. We're increasing the levels of monsters, and we're going for the overlay. This one's gonna give us BFD. And battle phase time. That's gonna be a nice, what is it, 6K? Crystal Wing's gonna do that and negate the effect and destroy True King of all Calamities to up its attack to 6k so it can win now. Congratulations if you chose top! We have one game left, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, our last game will always be blind bets. I don't even show you the first card. I don't even show you the screen. You know, until we get started. So you guys will be given 1 minute to decide who will win based on zero information whatsoever. This is the moment you go all in without anything. All right, I'm looking here now. Top, both bottom and top have had 2 really high rollers. People know the soul of this game, man. This is really good. Cheese, you should put like 40k on this one, I feel like. All right, we got a little bit of time left here. She's like, I still have someone. As she morphs into Jeb Bush. 50-50, motherfuckers. 50-50. Top 590k. Bottom 582k. Top bidders on the left side with 41 people. Trash Manasam with 111,000. And Jam Bam with 146,038 people. Ladies and gentlemen, the duel you will be participating in is Prank Kids and Adventure and Staples on bottom. Top is going to get started. They also have Adventure. It's going to be Rite of Adamancipator. Fateful Adventure is in play. They are also running it with Zodiacs. So, Fateful Adventure is going to pop, and our bottom is going to go ahead and shoot for the Ash. The opponent had a call bite. Let's see it, baby! Fuck him up. No! Recreating the fan art of the hand just choking Ash Blossom to death despite her being a ghost. Anyway. Activate the Water Enchantress up top. Zodiac. Overlay time. Ram goes into Dryden. This quirky looking field core character is going to appear and then immediately leave. Giving us Chaka 9. Chaka 9's going to activate its effect over here. And there's a Dryden. Going to put that over into defense mode. Then we're going to overlay once again, give us Tiger Mortar. Really nice to see Zodiac here, since I don't see many matches with that often anymore. Seeing it utilizing the incredibly powerful Adventure engine really helps. And there's our Verte. Verte Anaconda. I sure wonder what kind of play you're going to do. You seem to have chosen something called Fusion Destiny by paying 2,000 to play from deck. Here it comes, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. And Dracoback has been activated. And Water Enchantress from the graveyard is going to banish itself to add another right to the hand. And that's a pretty good board. It's a pretty good board, but let's see what we can work out over here. We just drew into Prank Kid's place, the field spell, so we're immediately going to activate it. Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer is going to activate and pop. So it pops itself, and the field spell, I imagine bottom was fishing for that specific activation. They will now called by the DPE to get it out of here permanently. No. So there we go. DPE will not be able to return on the next turn now. We summon Dropsies, and then Dryden's going to activate its effect to get rid of that. We are then going to banish. We're going to banish our Water Waifu to activate Raidraptors. Opponent's gonna max C, so everyone's running out of hands at this point. Regardless, though, right is active. We get ourselves our token and our Faithful Adventure. It is a royal rare, too. We got our Griffin Rider in the hand now. We put Draco back in the graveyard, targeting the token. Shading Griffin Rider. And boom! We got our Rider in. Draco is back on the field. We're going to target that, blow up their token. We're going to blow up Verte Anaconda. And we're going to get rid of Dryden. We are cleaning up. That's it for bottom for this turn. And thankfully, that DP is not a thing anymore, so top has to put it all on figuring things out. It milled out or discarded Feather Duster. We're going to activate our right, get a token. Activate Wandering Griffin Rider, and then the other Griffin Rider will chain. So, it will return to deck to negate the effect of that Griffin Rider to blow up that Griffin Rider. Then we're going to summon a Zodiac Whiptail. Overlaying into Hammer Kong. Hammer Kong is now going to overlay into Shaka 9. And Shaka 9 is going to detach. To get ourselves a Dryden back onto the field in defense mode, we're going to overlay Shaka 9 into Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar's effect's going to pop. We're going to detach. Get ourselves a material for Dryden. And then we're going to overlay you into Borbo, this ugly bastard. And we're going to hit direct for 12. And since it battled, let's overlay for Zeus. All right, it's got 3 materials, so at least once it can drop 2 materials to basically get the whole board gone. Dryden's going to activate its effect to pop those 2 cards. We're going to summon Lampsies on bottom, and then we're going to Link Summon. And that's going to give us Prank Kids at Meow Meow Moo. Activate the effect of the Lamp, and it's going to get Ash, the last card in hand up top. Going to activate the effect of Faithful Adventure to get the Water Enchantress of the Temple into the hand. Reveal it, sending to the graveyard, activating the effect from graveyard to banish to get right into the hand from deck. Activate right. Gonna get us a token. We're gonna link off the token. I am very interested in how much the Zeus is waiting. Link Spider onto the field. We're gonna link these 2. And that's gonna get us Verte. Verte is in play, and immediately Zeus is gonna pop, getting rid of everything. Well, that's funny. And we're going to see Tanky. And we see a Thoroughblades in the hand here. Going to bring it out. It's going to get buffed by the Tanky. And we're looking at... That's enough. Yeah, that's going to be enough. All right, sorry, folks. The game has ended. Top is the final winner of the day. This is wonderful. Most importantly, because it's our funny gimmick that Cheese loses all the time. Cheese, how are we looking on points? What are we looking at? You made so much earlier than when All In lost. I need to know how we're looking. $20K. That's way more than I thought you'd have. I thought you were gonna be like, I have 1,500. Oh shit! You never fucking know with this game how things are gonna roll out here, but I think we had a pretty good run. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream. Later today, and by later today I mean like probably in under like 90 minutes. Depends how long it takes them. Big Think Dimension Live will be happening on twitch.tv/gigaboots. This will be my final appearance as a part of the crew on the podcast network. I am leaving as of this week. So stop on by. I'll be talking about the Sonic games we played and some other stuff and gaming news and Dead Island 2. we got some stuff going on. That's gonna be it for me. I have no raid or anything. So we're gonna get these credits prepped. It's gonna be quite exciting. Thank you so much to Kentrix earlier, who dropped $5. Thank you to all of my mods and people for showing up as per usual. Thank you to the 4 new followers. And even more importantly, thank you to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 subs and resubs. I will be back tomorrow late for either Jackbox or maybe Fortnite or something. We're going to get like a group stream of playing some games coming. But that's it for me. Thank you guys for coming out today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.